What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Welcome back to another one. Hope all is well. Now, it says here, Sean Diddy Combs. I'm going to talk about it. He will be arraigned on the Superseding Indictment 1. That is coming up, and the judge, Submaranian, made a very important ruling. You remember when they confiscated his belongings, a part of that sweep in the MDC? Well, he made a very important ruling on it, and we're going to talk about that. Stay tuned. Guys, please do me a favor. Before we get into this video, please give us a like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also, hit the bell notification so you can get updated on my latest content as it drops. All of that will be greatly appreciated by me. We're back here. This is the document here regarding Judge Submaranian. Before I go to that, I'm going to go to this document right here so you could take a look at it. So it says here, let me see, make sure you can see it. Yes, you can. It says the pretrial conference scheduled for March 17, 2025 will now be held on March 14, 2025 at 11 a.m. in courtroom 15A at the Daniel Patrick Moynihan United States Courthouse, 500 Pearl Street, New York, New York. At the conference, the court will also arraign Mr. Combs on the superseding indictment, so ordered, dated February 11th, 2025. So this is my first time getting to this. So yes, he will be arraigned on that new indictment. Now, as far as a new indictment, because, you know, it's labeled Superseding Indictment 1. I don't know if there's going to be a indictment 2, though. I'm not sure about that. What do you guys think? Do you think a superseding indictment 2 is going to come out? Definitely. What are your thoughts on that? So I don't know, but he will be arraigned on that. But what I want to get to is the ruling that you see right here. So let's take a look at some of it. It says in connection with the Bureau of Prisons, October 28, 2024 to November 1st, 2024 sweep of the Metropolitan Detention Center, the BOP Investigator 1 photographed 19 pages of Combs' notes. They photographed his notes, and his lawyers were contending that this is a part of their case, and they're saying that this is violating his rights. So it says here, going further, in November, the government included some of what is received from the filter team in its opposition to Combs' bail application, document 69, and Combs objected, arguing that those notes contain privileged information that were obtained in violation of Combs' constitutional rights. Combs has now filed a motion. I'm just skipping down. Combs has filed a motion for an evidentiary hearing and other relief, arguing that the seizure of the notes violated the Fourth Amendment, and the government intentionally obtained his privileged communications in violation of the Sixth Amendment. In response to the motion, the government argues that there are no violations, but that it won't offer as evidence any notes or any fruits of the notes. So that's what they're saying. So it says, number one, Combs' Fourth Amendment claims is mute. The first question is whether Investigator 1 violated Combs' Fourth Amendment rights when he searched Combs' cell and photographed the notes. The usual remedy for Fourth Amendment violation is suppression of evidence. See United States versus Walker. What else he's saying here? It says 2, no remedy is warranted on Combs' Sixth Amendment claim. It says relief may be warranted under the Sixth Amendment where the government intentionally seeks to obtain a defendant's privileged communications to interfere with the attorney-client relationship. United States versus Ginsburg. There are 2 questions that matter here. Did the government intentionally invade Combs' relationship with his counsel? If so, has Combs been prejudiced? To make out a violation of the Sixth Amendment rights, the defendant would need to establish that privileged information was passed to the government. What else is going on here? Let's see. And this also said that it says the government did not intentionally invade Combs' privilege. He said there are numerous indications that the government did not intentionally invade Combs' privilege. First, it is undisputed that the photographed notes notepads were separate and apart from a manila folder that was clearly marked legal. Investigator one didn't search that folder, while Combs initially told the court that the photographed notepads were marked legal as well. The defense retreated from this position when confusion developed over when the handwritten legal labels had been added to the notepad. Second, investigator one sent photographs he took to the filter team um, to review for any privileged information. It will be that the filter team's privilege determinations were inaccurate, but nothing indicates any intent to intrude Combs' privilege. So what he's saying is there's nothing there. He's making this important ruling. He pretty much saying that they didn't violate. But what he went on to further say, if in a future, if he finds that they violated his privilege rights, he could file a motion at that point. Combs through his legal team. It says Combs further argues that even beyond the photograph notes, investigator one has been an agent of the case team, feeding jail communications to prosecutors, and an informant in the defense camp. Let's see. The court ordered both case team and investigator one to furnish sworn affidavits explaining the claim of events surrounding the MDC sweep and ordered the production of all written communications between the case team and investigator one in the camera review. A careful review of these documents confirmed that there has been no intentional interference with Combs' attorney-client relationship. Affidavits by Christy Slavic, a prosecutor of the case team, and investigator one gave consistent narratives. And some stuff is redacted here. Let's see what else we saying. Let's see. It says Combs failed to show prejudice. Even if there was an intentional intrusion into Combs' attorney-client relationship, and he's saying, and there was not, a remedy is appropriate only if Combs is prejudiced by the intrusion. So he's pretty much saying there's nothing happened here. That's what he's saying. He said no hearing is warranted. No hearing is needed to further investigate the government's alleged misconduct. What else we hear? No hearing is needed to test the government's evidence for taint. Yeah, that's pretty much what he's saying. So pretty much, as you see here, the judge said that there was no wrongdoing by the government here that violated Sean Diddy Combs' attorney-client privilege. But he said in the future, if it happens, yes, he could file on that and they would have to look into it further. But this is a very important ruling that we were waiting on in this case. And yeah, it's that was a legal blow for Combs. That was not a victory for him. But I will say this, as this case moves forward, though, they're going to have to, the judge is there to make sure that the T's are crossed, I's are dotted in this case. Because if Combs is convicted, he's going to try to seek relief in the appeals process. Because if he's convicted, he has the right to fight this case in the appeals. And so, yeah, that was a very important ruling there by Combs. And that Jay-Z in that civil situation, that they added Jay as celebrity A. That case was dropped. So Diddy did win a victory there in that particular situation. So, but that's the ruling of the Judge Submaranian. He said there was no wrongdoing here in this matter, and we're moving forward, and he will be arraigned. Let's go back to that document. Let's see. So yeah, this document here, March 14th. Okay, so March 14th at 11 a.m. I don't know. I may or may go to that. I'm not sure yet. But March 14th at 11 a.m. in courtroom 15A, he will be arraigned on the superseding indictment. So that's where we at in the case right now. Like I said, I don't know. Someone said to me, how long do you think this case will last? I don't know. I mean, the trial will last. I don't know. I'm thinking it's going to last more than a few weeks. I don't know. But we'll see how this case develops. It's still developing. Guys, please give us a like. That'll be greatly appreciated. Yes, give us a like. That'd be greatly appreciated. Don't forget to subscribe. I appreciate everybody viewing. You know I'll catch you on the next one. Take care. Thanks for watching, guys. But before you go, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Also hit the bell notification so you can get updated on my latest content as it drops. If you have any video ideas, feel free to leave a comment below. Take care.